Alright. We're back on some SurrounDead. It's been a couple days now since we last played. And I think it's currently nighttime right now, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. It's just about to be my birthday in the in-game world. Because the date is now the 25th. Look at this slacker. Hey, work was a bit rough the other day. I was mentally fatigued. For a change. How are you doing today, Hoot? See, what all do we have going here so far? We need to get more, like, these things, and more of these. I guess the better question is, what do we have on us right now? Interact. Okay, that's all that stuff. Okay, we have a handful of materials. Work is still just about as pain in the ass as always, but, you know, it's been more so annoying as of late. They have people coming in during they have first shift operators coming in during third shift hours. So originally I was running without an operator for pretty much a year now. And we just got somebody who started last week, but only had about 4 days worth of training before they were like, okay, we're just going to throw you on third shift and sink or swim, bud. Which is fucking pathetic. They shouldn't have moved him over to third shift until he was properly trained. Because, you know, it's just going to hurt us in the long run. So, we'll see what ends up happening. Okay, that was the additional attachments chest. Put that in there. Which, by the way, what do I need for the gun? Gotcha. What do we need to turn into a turret here? Gas, high quality metal, 2 different ammo types, and electrical parts. Guess that's not bad. Let's see. Move that. I think we're going to go back up north here a little bit, because there is still a handful of things that we need to go hit up this way. Need to hit the primary infestation, and it looks like we may have a military installation over here. Just going on, like, this looks like a small military base, and it looks like it might be irradiated, so luckily we got a really good gas mask the last time we played. So, let's hop in the truck and we'll make our way out there. We need to get more of the military crates, essentially, like the weapon lockers and everything. And if we can find more of those orange crates, that'd be even better, because then we can start setting those up. And once we get those going, then we can start really going through and gathering up materials, because we're not far off from actually being able to get the last skill that we need, the Harvest Master, which doubles the amount of resources we get from harvesting nodes. So trees, trucks, the whole 9 yards. Or trees, cars, rocks, junk nodes. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Like, they shouldn't have moved him over to third shift yet until he had a little bit more time under his belt. And we know we can't get mad at him because it's not his fault. And he's a nice guy. Yeah, I had a rough idea of what I wanted to do the last time I played, which was over the weekend. It's this way, right? Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. And work has just been annoying because of this. Whoa. Shit. While y'all deal with that, I'm gonna go through and do this. This ammo container is more useful right now. Did I not empty this? I did not. Good on me for not doing that. Yeah, that typically happens. I guess it just kind of depends on the game, realistically, because, to be fair, I was not expecting the short that I did the other day to get, you know, close to 21.5k views in any way, shape, or form. I was not expecting it in the slightest. I was like, oh, I remember that being... I was like, oh yeah, I need to upload that staff. The staff running away. That was really good. I wanted to go through and upload that. And then the short I uploaded yesterday didn't do as well, even though it was funnier. So, yeah, you win some, you lose some, but it is what it is. It just kind of depends if you get picked up in the algorithm. YouTube is pushing it. Really? What, did she tell you about it? You were like, oh, I know that. I watched that guy. I mean, it's still gaining steady viewership. Normally after a couple of days, the views just kind of stop or tape off, and then you get like a couple. That's crazy. You were there for that stream though. That was the one. Where you were playing Enshrouded. You weren't chatting as much because you were you were working on like gathering materials or what have you. But that was the stream that you were in. nothing in that. Gotcha. It's just crazy that someone you know actually saw it. The crazy bit is it happened twice. Because I was like, was it because I tossed it downhill? And no, it ran uphill too. It's something with the physics engine or some shit. I should probably stop in there. Because there could be a vehicle repair kit in here. That, and I'm going to need all the gas I can get as well. Yeah, I showed that to M, and she said something along the lines of what I kind of replied back. I kind of like paraphrased it a little bit. Where it was like, this is what happens when you're understaffed. Something to that extent. But even some of the guys were like, yeah, that shit's blowing up. I'm like, yeah, I was not expecting it to do as well as it did. I'm just hoping this year will be better, because I may end up doing a retrospect here eventually, kind of going over, you know, the year. I'll have to go and look and see when I first started back up again, and I'll probably do it right about then, whenever I first started back up again. Because I've had this channel since 2014, and I've been doing stuff on and off it for years. I had a lot more... I did a lot more whenever I was younger. Like, I did a lot more video making and stuff, but nowadays it's just, it's easier to stream. Not that I hate video making or anything, I just don't feel like the return on the amount of hours I put into it is all that worth it. Because I would spend, back whenever I was doing it, like whenever I was still in like 11th or 12th grade back in high school, I would spend about, 3-4 hours working on a video edit. Some of the like funny moments where you put in like stock sound effects and stuff like that. Stuff that you would see back in like early 2016 whenever you would see like a funny compilation thing. And the return on it was not all that good. Like, I only got about 20 views on some of them. So eventually I kind of just gave up on it, and even then, that repo video I sent you a little while back, I spent from midnight all the way up until about 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, editing that 20-minute video. From the 3-4 hour stream that we did on it. because I had to go back through and watch every match that we did on it. So it definitely made it a little bit, or it definitely makes it a little bit harder whenever I don't have as much time, and I don't have enough time in the mornings. And the weekends, I rather just either stream or sit down and relax. So I do plan on doing like a retrospect, because I don't really have to do like a script or anything like that. I can just kind of talk off the cuff a bit. Just kind of look back on the year, because I've jumped up a lot of subs since starting back up. Because I went from, I think, 76 subscribers all the way up to 230 now, which is really good, and I'm definitely curious on how this year is going to end up shaping up as well. Oh yeah, editing is probably the, especially if it's not like a recording, like if the person you're doing the stuff for, if they're recording it, recording is not normally that bad, because they can just send you the file of like the match that they want you to record or edit down or something like that, depending on whatever they're doing. Yeah, but I definitely fallen off a little bit, though. I was streaming every single day, but then I'm feeling the fatigue a little bit. True. Very true. The shorts do increase viewership, and potentially, like, with people watching it, it has a chance of it popping up on their, feed or something later with the live streams and stuff. I'm half tempted to maybe do an every other day and maybe every day during the weekends. But even then, it, like, every day during the weekend sounds like it'd be a little bit unsustainable. But even then, it's like, well, I got all the hours at the night. I can always stream for a couple hours during the night and then get into whatever else the rest of the time. Looks like it's just one. Oh no. It takes a lot to get under my skin. You'd have to constantly disrespect me for about a month straight before I would be like, alright, listen here, motherfucker. No, I know you're messing with me and not taking it seriously. the big boy at? This guy doesn't know I used to play COD Zombies a lot whenever I was a kid. Oh no, trust me, I get it. That's completely understandable. You don't want to see me burn out. I was going hard at it for a while. Like, look at all the abiotic factor stuff. We were streaming for about, 4 or 5 hours on those for good chunks of time. Even Battlefield. I did like a 12-hour stream on Battlefield. So... yeah, I guess that's fine going in there. We got the Letty Mag, Guardian Muzzle Brake, and we already have Black Ops Pants. So we can rip those. And everything else we're just gonna leave besides the painkillers that's coming with us. But yeah, no, like I started feeling the effects of like the burnout a little bit right about, say it was probably right whenever I got back from vacation back in July. But even then, I was still enjoying it to a degree. Let's see, where are we? Okay, we gotta go back down that road. We gotta turn around and go back down. One of the bigger things is, though, I think it's a lot harder to gain viewership, though, because of me being a variety streamer. Like, today I'm streaming, SurrounDead, but tomorrow I could be streaming Battlefield. Two different, genres. One's a first-person shooter, and one's a third-person indie survival game. So, and with me bouncing around between a bunch of different stuff as of late, it's hard to keep that niche. Or, I guess not the niche, but maintaining a steady viewership, I guess I should say. So I'm half wondering if I should go through and limit the scope of what I should be streaming on the channel, or if it's better to try and keep it as a variety thing. You can always use floodlights. I've noticed that nearly everyone I watch does variety, and I see a lot of new names come and go. Okay, well, at least variety isn't too bad then, I guess I should say. The people that stick around for variety streamers are usually the best, though. They stick around for the streamer, not the game, and a great community forms. See, that's where I'm at. Like, I don't want people to watch because I'm playing a specific game. Like, if I was playing, I don't know, Elden Ring back whenever it came out, yeah, a lot of people will probably be watching me for Elden Ring, but they wouldn't be here watching because of me. I want people to come in and hang out and chat. Like, you can hang out and just have me up in the background too, but it's nice having people chatting because it gives me something to talk about then. I can talk with my viewers. It makes it a lot better because then we can talk about pretty much just about anything. Tell me about your day, tell me how things are going on in life, everything like that. That's the kind of community that I want to build with this channel eventually. To where, you know, and even then, I want to be able to do a point where we get together for like a big stream thing, like, oh, we're doing an Ark Survival Evolved server, here's the server info, come in, join. It's going to be mostly PvE, where we go through and just build up like this big ass colony, and just, we're going to go through and attack the boss, and that could be fucking cool. Imagine like a 100-player server on Ark Survival Evolved where we're building up this big ass colony, you have people going through and getting tames going, and getting eggs hatched, and going through, and we're just working through the maps. Could you imagine a big community thing on stream like that? I think it'd be a little bit harder to go through and do on Discord and everything, but everybody's kind of doing their own thing. Well, then again, it does have, you know, prox chat or group chat or something like that, so even if we're in a tribe, we should also be able to communicate and talk with each other. But that's what I want the channel to come down to, where I'm kind of just doing stuff solo, and then whenever we do like a big community thing, whether it be on like Enshrouded or V Rising, Ark Survival Evolved, like I enjoy the survival game aspect. And I was looking at another one while I was at work here tonight. Hytale apparently just dropped. I don't know if you know anything about it, but it's pretty much a it was supposed to be the quote-unquote Minecraft killer, as most games are these days. It's a killer of some game that's supposed to topple it and never does. But this one actually looks pretty good. That, I was half tempted to look into RuneScape a little bit too, like original RuneScape, outside of Dragon Wilds. I know where we are. I've been here already. Quick save. Hytale as in H-Y tail. It has like magic, your traditional like bow and dagger and shield and sword classes and like builds and everything. I don't think there's like any skill points that you can add to make things better. that in there and drop the rest of that in there. I don't know why it's not just auto putting some of the stuff in here. Pop one of those. Oh yeah, these guys are fat stacking right now. So let's see here. Go through and do this little motion here. Move you in. Yeah, the military suppressor is already on it. I didn't finish the reload. I wonder if one of the bunkers is here. I haven't been out this way, so the last one I found was at a military installation kind of similar to this, but I could just be wrong. It could just be like a small little base. I could probably get the wife in on it too, because I feel like she would enjoy it. And speaking of, it's going to be her birthday this weekend. The 17th. I don't know what day that actually falls on. I think it's a Friday, isn't it? It's hard to keep track of the dates. I'll double check myself here. Should be Friday. Oh no, it's Saturday itself. Okay. But I have a really cool plan that I'm planning on doing for my wife. So I'm not going to get her anything overtly crazy. I'm going to go through and get her, like, her own... I'm going to get her chocolate and everything. Her favorite, raspberry chocolate. Oh, damn, my thing died. But one of the things I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to make a little voucher thing for her. So the voucher is going to include whenever it's going to be in the card itself, but it'll be a little like index card essentially. Think of it like a coupon to a degree. My ex's B-Day is the 17th as well, and she wanted to come over. Damn. But it's going to be like a kind of like a coupon or a voucher to whatever you want to call it, essentially. But it pretty much just makes it to where she can invoke it at any given time, and it makes it to where I can't say no for the entire day. So whatever she wants to do, that's what we do. And it has to be within reason, and you know, she can't like fuck up my sleep schedule or anything like that. There will be like rules and everything in place with it, but you know, for the entire day, if she wanted to wake me up at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon to go do whatever for the entire day, I can't say no. Well, hopefully she enjoys it as much as I think it would be fun. Like, good example. If she... I doubt she'd be lurking. She should be working. Plus, she normally doesn't tend the streams like that unless if, like, you know, she's home or whatever. Like, if me and Josh are on, like, Dragon Wild, or RuneScape Dragon Wilds there, she would, like, come in and lurk and watch and then, like, listen to all the dumb shit that happens to us. And now that she's been playing, she doesn't really lurk. She's just been in the just playing along with us while I stream it. So I'm confident that she's not watching. But if she is, then she kind of just spoiled her, you know, present. But if she wanted to say, okay, I want to go out to, like, if her day was, oh, I want to go out and get Korean barbecue, I want to come back and watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy, both The Hobbit and fucking the original trilogy, and then go out and get ice cream in the middle of it, and then come back and then get into whatever, finish watching the stuff, I would have to say yes, because that's what the voucher's for. What the fuck? Did I throw a grenade at myself? Yes, I did. I about killed myself. Actually, why am I doing that? I mean, I can wake, like, we can pull pretty much an all-nighter to a degree. Like, we can do it during, like, a Saturday into a Sunday. Just means I wouldn't be able to stream or anything that night, but I would make a post saying me and the wife are watching all of the Lord of the Rings stuff. Yeah, like, if that's what she wanted to do, then she would hand me the voucher. I would confirm it with her. This is what you want to do. You sure you want to confirm the voucher on this? If she says yes, then I would take it, rip it up, say, okay, what do you want to do? And then whatever she says, I'd be like, okay, let's go do it. For the entire day. For that full 24-hour period, I cannot say no. I'm sure I'm probably not the first. Well, I'm not technically the first one to come up with it, because my brother did the same thing with our mom, where he would pretty much give, like, IOUs, essentially. Like, if you need me for, like, a special project or whatever, use this voucher, and I would have to come over and do it. So whatever day she invokes the voucher, that's whenever you would have to come over and do it. I think she's been holding on to a few of them, because he's been pretty much handing it in every single year. Like, here's another voucher, and there is no expiration date on it. She can cash it in whenever the fuck she wants. Get quick scoped, loser. Laboratory. Ooh. Well, I'll take that. That's a deagle, baby. Do I have room to fit it somewhere? Technically there. Let's see. Put that there. Out of dumb curiosity's sake, I am going to text her. Because once I started talking about that, that second viewer left. I don't trust her. What the fuck just went off outside? Are there landmines out in the back here? Did they... one of them set it off? Oh, there's a thing here. Solid. Oh, we got another Valkyrie mag. And we got one of these. No, there's no secret slip. She hasn't responded back, so... Technically, she's not allowed to be on her phone while she's at work. Because she deals with disabled children, so she has to be watching them. And she gives me shit whenever I have to call and ask her a question or some shit. Refill that mag... Decent. Solid. Let's see, can I can't mine any of this, right? I can't mine that. Nor that. Was this APC lootable? Nope. Definitely need to get more of those things then. Did we hit this building? We did not. Got another key card. Watch there be like a legendary weapon in here. If only. medical shelf, then we got another industrial thing right behind us. Take the scrap metal. I think that's it for this area, other than this bomb. Which, I think we're gonna detonate. A quick save on the off chance this thing actually kills me. Okay, no, it won't explode. We're good. See, so we've been through pretty much this entire area over here, but we haven't been over past here. I wonder what that is. I guess we'll go down and around this way first and check this area out. Sounds good, Hoot. Gather the stuff out of this burned out vehicle real quick. Just because I know it didn't go to my thing, throw it in there. Okay, now we gotta go the other way. Then it should be this way. I really need to get the suppressor for this named weapon specifically. I don't have to keep on worrying about repairing the damn thing. Because even the little bit of usage it's had, it's already down to 30%. Top all that back off. What's dropping in? We should check this area out too. Might give us some really good loot. Looks like it's a military crate right now, and that's it at the moment. you know, eat the MREs, but that's really about it. I'm hoping one of these days that whenever I open one of those cases, there's just something in there. This looks to be a small town, so maybe there might be some good stuff here. Unfortunately, though, we haven't really found we haven't found any, we haven't found any military lockers yet. Or even, like, military crates that we can take back. Is there any reason why you're not going to that spot? Thank you. Is that another airdrop coming in? Please have a... Please have a repair kit in here. Just gas. Definitely take the extra wallet on the off chance I become overloaded with key cards, and you can never have too much of them, to be honest. Ah, shit. Forgot to reload. Man, y'all aren't giving me the fucking shit I need. Just a little bit more. There we go. Take the ammo. One round in there, but never hurts to take it. Not a single weapon. That's actually worth taking at least. Okay, we're good, boys. Surgical, I love it. What, with me planking on heads? A can of sardines. Telling you, man. The combat can be a little bit janky whenever they get up close, but the weapon feel kind of reminds me of, like, I wouldn't even say the feel, but, like, the vibe I get while playing this game is, like, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Nothing up here. Great. Is he gonna fuck me here? Not get me back on the ladder? There we go. I have not been in here yet. It's an energy drink, but I'm not going to take it. And we're good. She wasn't watching the stream. Crash in the valley. Small generator. Paramedic shirt. Rip that up and get the cloth out of it. I'll check and see if this place has a secured lock container. It should. I would imagine it would. Yeah, special loot container. And they're once and done only, so once we find it and loot it, that's all she wrote. It's probably in this gun store. Or in one of these random houses. Hey, some more car batteries? Don't mind if I do. I actually need them for a battery charger then. $5 says there's gonna be a fire axe in here. No. For a change it wasn't. There it is. Abandoned high-tiered container. Give us the Guardian, please. Alright. Well. We could throw that right onto the Letty. We don't need another katana, and we don't need another one of those. So we can try and rotate this here and put that there. Okay, we've already been in the gun store. Definitely curious on what's down the rest of this road here. Or was it not this road per se? Because it wasn't this one. There was another road. Oh, it was this one. That looks like something. I'll have to check it out then. We may have to do a double back. Hit here and then here, because I'm definitely curious on what this is. I don't know if it's supposed to be a tunnel or if it's meant to be like a bunker. But we'll jump back in the car and we'll head there. Yeah, you roll. The right way, right? Yep, just gotta go down this road and make a left. I mean, a smack into that, going mock Jesus. Do we not? I don't think we did. Okay, we're gonna have to be a little bit more careful. There's a gaggle fuck of zombies. Okay, we need to go down this road here. I want to check out that bunker looking thing on the map. What did I just hit? That's a church. This looks to be the place right here. Yeah, I should probably get a pilot's license. Probably do better in the air than I would on the ground. Nothing to hit in the air except for other people. So what is this that we're at right now? Destroyed tunnel. There's got to be something in there. Huh. Can't loot that. Seriously, nothing else out here? Figured this would have been like a bunker location or something. But alright. I guess I was wrong. Ooh. Probably won't be streaming for too terribly long here. Probably until about 10:30. That way I have time to go get my running done before I go to bed. Oh, this place is fucking infested, bro. Yeah, this looks like a fucking gaggle fuck if you ask me. Good time to pull this thing out. How is that not a hit? Am I hitting the tree? I guess so. I was somehow hitting the tree in front of me. Damn. I never really did sports whenever I was younger. Although I did skateboard a lot whenever I was younger. That's what I miss the most. Hey, there we go. We finally got our last point that we need. Damn it. Act like I don't see you. Of course, the NVGs die. I was never particularly good at it. I went to rural high school. Yeah, it was the same with me as well. I went to a rural high school. I would see all kinds of cool stuff on the runs. I was worried about looking out for cows and stopping for each them winning. Yeah, I went to a rural high school too. I miss being in the area that I was in. Because it was just much better, I think, back then. I know partially, the partial bit of it is the nostalgia talking, but, you know, who wouldn't want to go back? Police station headquarters. Dickhead. It's definitely going to be a lot harder to check all these bodies. Really? You hit me from that fucking far away, bro? Okay, yeah, sure. after rolling, I still got hit. Never been here yet, so... Dumb bastards. Trying to figure out how to get down to me, but they can't. They don't know where the stairs are. Same. Very much so the same. The town that I grew up in, at the beginning, I want to say it was probably about the second or third week of September, we had a, an agricultural festival where all the family-owned businesses and other businesses would come to the actual, this fairground and promote their business. And they would have like a parade on the first day, and then you would have like other stalls and everything. Like you had like, you know, funnel cake stands, what is it, shaved ice stands, french fry stands, barbecue stands, everything and anything that you could think of that you would typically see in a fairground. And they also had like an art area where people could submit their, you know, photos and art that they've made over the past year, and they would have a chance of like winning, you know, ribbons and shit. These dickheads with their fucking radiation, bro. We also had cows and everything in these exhibits as well. Or not exhibits, but like people would bring in like their cattle and show off what they've done so far. So it was a lot of fun. And it went on for 3 days, so you can go all 3 days if you really wanted to. People mostly just went for the first day for the parade and everything, because a lot of people participated in the parade. Even I did whenever I was in Boy Scouts. Chief's office. Oh, I was already in here. fishing book. Okay, now we're in kind of like an armory upstairs, I guess. That sounds freaking awesome. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It happens every year. And I can't really give out the specifics, but we did win. Like, we did win when we were in, like, the Boy Scouts. So, I think the one year we had to do, like, a movie theme. And my mom is a really good, like, arts and craftsy person. So, we ended up doing Indiana Jones because I think they just released a movie that year. So, she went through and, like, hand sculpted, like, the golden idol out of, like, what was it? So I think she used, like, cat litter and, like, pretty much hand sculpted the golden idol and then spray painted it, like, gold looking. And then we had, like, the volcano and everything, and the idol was sitting, like, on the top of the volcano. And then you had, like, everything else that was, like, movie inspired from Indiana Jones. And we ended up winning first place. And of course, all the scouts helped on it as well. Everybody was doing their own part. But it was a lot of fun. Ooh. Brief. Generator key. Okay. That's a quest item? It's the first quest item I've ever seen. Oh, she was scary when she needed to be. She put the fear of God in me. But yes, she is an awesome mom. Is there a thing down here or something? So I gotta go get gas out of the car. Oh shit. So we can walk out here with a SWAT van. 2 of them, actually. They're a little bit damaged, but... I'm not quite sure where I'm hearing these little fuckwads at. Alright, let's go upstairs here and go grab the gas out of the car. Give me one. Wait a minute, I had gas. Or, oh, wait. There we go. There we go. But yeah, no, to continue a little bit, Mom's always been a very artsy, craftsy kind of person. I have not found that special container yet, though. There should be one here. I think that's actually better. Take that. One. I don't know. This does not have a special loot container. It does have a squad vehicle. Oh yeah. Ooh yeah, even bigger step forward now. We have the large box. Now we can go through and add stuff to here. They should be ashamed. Damn straight. Although I'm hearing running around like they're in here still. Oh, are they in the wall? I can't even get in there. Wait, no, I can. And it hits me through the wall. Awesome. How are you doing today, Daniel? should be some special stuff in here now. Hey, that's one of the things we were looking for. We needed more of that. Come on, give us a named weapon. Unfortunately, there is not. Not too bad. A bit on the tired side. I do have to get, I have to go out and do some running here this morning. So I'll probably be on for like another 15 minutes before I have to go and run to the store and all that other shit. I haven't been out here, so this is actually my first time actually coming here. I cleared the majority of it out with the sniper that we got from the last stream. I think that's everything. Although I am happy that I found the police van. Oh, did it die right there? Damn. All right. I go grab the gas out of the truck. Hopefully I can hitch the truck to the back of that. Just get in the vehicle and drive over. There's the refuel. We will be getting some streaming done though this weekend. And tomorrow as well. We can hitch the back of this, right? Vehicle is now hitched. I don't like that. That's not lined up right. There we go. Vehicle is now hitched. Don't think there's anything else too crazy out this way, so we can probably start making our way back home. SWAT looks good as hell. Oh yeah. Makes me nostalgic for, you know, Ready or Not or SWAT 3 or SWAT 4, those games. I'm kind of hoping they add air vehicles to the game, though, at some point. Whether or not they'll be able to do it, I don't know, but it'd be really cool if they do. I'd love to have like a little bird or a helicopter of some sort, even if it's just a transport. Just to be able to get around the map. We need to make a left. I think the SWAT vehicle is definitely going to be our main vehicle from this point forward, though. It's been a while since I've played any of those games, though. At least SWAT 3 and SWAT 4. SWAT 4 being the longest time without playing it. Vehicle we can actually take? No. Yeah, no, I haven't messed around on like SWAT 4 in like 10 plus years. I've played Doom 3 sooner than that game, like more recently. Well, we can't just not go up here. We know that there's loot up here. Should probably offload everything that we have, though, before we head up there. Open the storage. Thank you. Sounds good, Daniel. Go get your shower. I'll probably be off here before you get back. But if I don't talk to you anymore, you have a good rest of your day. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one, bud. Take care. Oh, great, the big fuck's right there. Nope, he didn't. Oh, I know very much so that it is dangerous, but they should be more scared of me. Wait, was that? Okay, that one was 84. This... Okay, it wasn't that one. It was this one. Yeah, that one's a little bit better. Still need to get a better one overall, but... so these guys are here. Probably did. Oh my god, this entire place is loaded with them. Nope, I'm dead. That may be it, because I have not quick saved in a little bit. Yep, that's gonna be it. Why was there over 50 of these fucks just chilling in here? I was expecting bandits, not the coyote squad. Oh, we just... Okay. We load in and immediately fall down. Oh, and you respawned. Awesome. Yeah, we have not quick saved or saved in a while. It's another problem I'm having with this game. The fact that there's no automatic save system. Is that something I could turn on in the settings? Because that's starting to really get on my fucking nerves. Yeah, why is autosave turned the fuck off? That was my first time actually going to that observatory. At least we got something a little bit better out of this. And we got a Valkyrie drum mag. Actually. Yeah, that's right. So we lost out on that big upgrade for the toolbox. God, that pisses me the fuck off. Well, now it's a master lock and not a standard. I'd say the last 40 minutes have just now been pissed down the drain. All because, for some reason, the autosave is just turned off by default. Yeah, no, I'm not wasting any more locks. I'll probably quick save here and I'm probably going to call it. I gotta go get my running done. And we'll probably pick up from here whenever we log back on again, and we'll try and open up that lock again. But with that being said, overall, semi-productive, although we lost everything that we got. Now we gotta head back over to that police station. So, that'll be a problem for another day. So, with that, thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out and watching. I gotta go get my running done here, so you guys have a good rest of your day / night, wherever you may be at in the world. Thank you for watching post stream if you made it up to this point, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care.